Hi guys, Tito here with the Day 2 recap of CAMPNXT, the digital retreat for African innovators. Now, Day 2 was largely a mix of wellness-centered sessions along with lots of solution-oriented and empowerment sessions. I'll highlight a few of my favorites, but real quick, here are a few other sessions that took place today. Achieving a better quality of life through pranayama and meditation was hosted by Michael Ernest Noah, and it focused on health and wellness. There was also the campfire chat tagged Harnessing the Power of People, held by Ngozi Odita and Yemi Adamulekun, the executive director of Enough is Enough. And there was the upskilling workshop tagged Creating Amazing New Recipes, hosted by Ibukun Asaju, and lots of other events. However, I'm an investor in agriculture, so I was immediately drawn to the day's first session on the agri-tech space tagged Tech and Calories, Defining the Future of African Agriculture. Will Senyo of Impact Hub Accra hosted the session and chatted with Desmond and Peter of the Ghanaian-based agri-tech startup Complete Farmer on advocating for smarter agriculture and making agric sexy, so to speak, to reach a wider audience in today's Africa.
I think I like to tell people we are building the Amazon of African agriculture. And
let's pause there. Let's pause there and let that sink in. So essentially, we are saying that we are going to build a mega tech company that is trying to manage as much of the production to the table component of the entire value chain.
Exactly.
Folakemi and Tijani took a unique approach to addressing Africa's unemployment problem by shifting the focus to the factors and the communities that actually shape our unemployed men and women. They not only did this in collaboration with the session's attendees, but they also used vision boarding in their technique. The session, titled Developing New Approaches to Addressing Unemployment in Africa Through Vision Boarding for Clarity and Execution, was definitely a CAMPNXT favorite for me.
I picked a lot of things from what you said. You talked about family, you started from childhood, you went on to self-discovery and acceptance, and then you now went to interference, like how family sometimes interferes with your own interference, like how they interfere with passion.
The session tagged Level Up Your Sales Strategy, how adding value and being of service is key to your business model, was full of brilliant yet practical techniques for attracting and retaining happy customers. And finally, investors and individuals seeking funding in the tech economy had a session perfectly designed for them, with the session titled Myths and Truths on Participating in the African Ecosystem for Founders, Operators, and Investors, as Lewam, Abdul, and Nubi discussed some of the best ways to navigate the tech and startup space in Africa amidst its many challenges relating to infrastructure and data.
So that was one of the things that I really wanted to communicate, that like our infrastructure can and probably will look different. So maybe not everything is digitized on day one. And those kinds of models are still as promising and as potentially lucrative, but that's something we have to understand and acknowledge.
And of course, the expo area was highly active and open, with exhibitions from Equal Essien, Nana Nubi, and Eva Woolridge. Today, I checked out exhibitions from CAMPNXT's brand partners, Work City, as I took their virtual tour and watched the Golden Penny at 60 video too. CAMPNXT wrapped up with a final address at the closing assembly. After that, it was time for music with Next Sounds and DJ Senselo and DJ Techzilla. From there, it was time for fun and games and giveaways at the Expo Happy Hour. CAMPNXT was fantastic. The quality and the interactivity of the sessions was really awesome. I learned a lot. I hope you did too. Until we see again, make sure you use all this CAMPNXT knowledge to go out there and to build what's next for Africa.